inside the compound of Human Rights Radio and Television, the headquarters of Brekete Family Reality Radio and Television Talk Magazine program. Please kindly stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest. So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, inakwana ekaro tutuoma gurba una good morning.
Good morning. Maria Mbaka.
Good morning. Gegegu ge.
Good morning. Maria Mbaka.
Good morning. Gegu gegu ge ge ge.
Good morning. Maria Mbaka.
Una hembelembe.
Oh, no.
Hi, hembelembe.
Oh, no.
Hi. Hembelembe.
Oh, no.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Lazy auntie, leave that bed. Lazy uncle, you still lie down for bed? Make we stand up, join our hands. Make we do waiting there right. Make we do the right thing for this country, Nigeria. Because now only when we do the right thing, now we go get them right. Make we stand up, take our lives, do better thing. Now one of those things where we go do, excuse me. Young, intelligent, optimistic, and patriotic youth, plus our senior citizens for this great nation, Nigeria, make we join our hands, our hearts, and our heads to move this country forward. Because this country is our own. If we know hold them well, we know do the right thing. Be no be human being. Now we will be human beings go make the country day better. Now we will be human beings go make this country day better than the way it be. My brothers and sisters, today I want to talk about we Nigerians, our rights and responsibilities. As Nigerians, waiting we supposed to move this country forward. Make I even start with the government. You know, say all the time, we go to talk, say, government know they do this, government know they do that one. But government, they try for us. It can't be like mama and pikin. Imagine, say, you where you be mama or papa, you tell your pikin, say, I beg, no do this, no carry this phone where I keep here, no carry am. You can't tell your mama and papa, say, I promise I no go carry am. As your mama and papa come out, you can't carry the phone. Can't take them, go somewhere, and the phone can't spoil. You know, say your mama and papa no go dey happy. Because before they come out, they don't already caution you, say, no carry this phone from here. And they know the reason why they tell you, say, no carry this phone. But you can't carry the phone. And this phone can't spoil. So now you don't add extra wahala for mama and papa. Because money where they're supposed to take, maybe buy food, or keep them in case of any medical emergency, they don't carry them repair phone. Now so we be with our government. Our government can't be like our papa and mama. We can't be like children. Now what thing would they do to serve our government? If you now remember, day before yesterday, something when no sweet at all happened for along our Nyanya Karu Road, where one tanker explode. Now, I remember say during Buhari's administration, it get time where they don't set rules, say make all these long cars, these trailers, tankers and the rest, make them know they pass that road. Once it's 3 o'clock, make them know they pass that road till 10 p.m. Why be say from that time you go see say a lot of that one wey they call CNG cylinder, that one wey they bring and come Nigeria, where some people they use them sake of say make dem dey preserve fuel. I don't know how the thing they take they work. Now im take explode for that side. I remember that time government been give instructions say those long cars, those trailers, those tankers, make dem no dey pass that road till 10 p.m. e can't start to so tey our security agencies, you go see them for road. Once 3 o'clock now, you go see them for road. Now so they go to stop these people. Even though they want them say make them no pass, they go still come dey pass. Then the government can say okay, make security agencies dey for that road so that anybody wey pass there, they go stop the person. And if the person no gree stop, they go catch am, fine am, and the person go face the law. Now so these people begin dey park. Later, when Buhari administration come go, now so these people resume to dey pass that road. Around 3 p.m., 4 p.m., you go see these long cars, these trailers go begin dey struggle with smaller cars for road. And that Nyanyan Karu road, e get one place where you go climb uphill, and e dey place where e dey very sloping, where even you yourself wey carry small car, e dey take by the grace of God to hold brake. Now talk more of bigger cars. Now wetin happen wey the story no sweet at all for ear. The story no sweet at all. How about the lives wey they don lose? How about the properties wey dey destroyed? And that road, e no too tey when government fix that road. Now that particular place, e don spoil again. No be extra charges on the government. The same thing happened yesterday again. Another tanker fall, but that one e no explode, but e fall. That same place. Why we no dey respect government rules and regulations? Why would they do this thing to ourselves? Government go put traffic light. Somebody go see traffic light red, say make you stop. The person go move, you go waka go. People go park for middle of the road, say that they carry passengers. Every other thing wey dem talk say make Nigerians no do, na that same thing some Nigerians e dey sweet them for belle to do. So please, how can we get it right? Are we not supposed to be guarding these rules and regulations as patriotic citizens? We be say if we see this kind thing, make we avoid them. And if you see anybody where they do and make we caution the person, or make we carry the person, go hand them over to the authority. Say, see, our government, they try for us. So see wetin government they do. But see wetin we they do ourselves. Now we can't dey wicked ourselves. Now what is your responsibility as a patriotic Nigerian? Number one, any government property where you see, make you no destroy them. Because say no be you put them there. And this property, now one property will go serve more than 500,000 people, maybe more than 1 million people. Then one person go spoil am, maybe one person go thief am. Imagine you're depriving over 1 million people right to that property. Secondly, all the street lights where dem put, sake of say people where they waka for night, where they come back from works, those who no fit drive where for night because they know they see, they put those street lights. And even against insurgencies, they don't comot all the street lights. Anything where government do to ensure say we Nigerians we dey okay, some people go scatter them. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Now wetin make today I wan use this opportunity make I beg our Nigerians, I beg, make we stop wetin we dey do. I beg, make we stop wetin we dey do. Now this kind thing we dey do, now im dey make sometimes if something happen, government too go comot their eye. They go say how many times we go repair this thing? No be this same thing we repair, no be this same thing. Them too e dey tire them. Make we dey patriotic now. Make we protect these properties. Put eye for where you dey. Anybody where you see they do something where no dey okay, where you know say that thing go affect even you, go affect the entire community, the society, the country at large. stand up. Make you to stand up, help the government fight that person. Tell that person say, you no go come spoil the name of this country. See the people where they carry yamayama drugs, they comot am out of this country. No be wetin Nigerian government want for us. Nobody say make una no travel, but if una want travel, at least the Nigerian government go dey proud say when una travel, una go carry better name comot. No be carry name wey go put our country in shame, put us into shame. So as they use this opportunity to talk to all of us, even our parents too, let's talk to our children. We serve you. If you know say this thing why they talk, you they do am. I don't know where you dey now, only God know you. But please make you change. Make you ask God for forgiveness. Make you change. Because this life where you they do, you don't know how many people you they affect. Una hembe lembe. Yes, my brothers and sisters. If I look time, when I go say time, don't give us signal. Signal make we do it. Signal make we continue today. If I know they go. Mr. Yankee, I see your mouth. They do me.
Yes, thank you so much, Miriam. Our people say okra, no they grow past person wey plant am. And again, if one person cook for crowd go finish am. But if crowd cook for you, I don't know where you go use back reach. So talking about infrastructure, with like light where you talk, where government go put in place, one single or two, three persons come cut away the thing, put another persons for darkness. Government know what to do to stop them. Nobody big past government. If government say make it stop now, it go stop. There are agencies we're supposed to take care of that. That one now one. Then talking about that very Yanya Road, Auntie Miriam, I don't experiment this thing one of the nights around 2 a.m. when I go back because of the nature of the work when I do that day. So I reach Abacha Barrack. I turn off my engine. Make I see how slopey this road today. From Abacha Barrack, that's slopey. Now so my car roll till he reach after Carol roundabout. Yes. With enough speed, pass roundabout, heading to Blooming Chicken. I no start my car. Now so we roll freely. For you to know how slopey that place stay. So when all these heavy duty trucks they move there, they pass there with stress. They put, in fact, they engage them for gear 1. They move. In fact, if you the waka, you go overtake them. That is the nature. And secondly, the persons where they give this truck drive, when we they small, now old men will they see they drive truck. Old men, matured men. But this day you need to see the cheap Pekin, some Pekins where they drive this truck recklessly. Drive on like say they drive bicycle. And again, you say during during Buhari, they restrict this truck to pass some certain times. Auntie Miriam, it will shock you say some of these trucks, now big men get them, not be poor man get them. And then get mandate, then get time ban. Say, okay, this so good must get to this point at this very minute. There's a person where in Pekin sent, when in Papa sent to go thief, they use like break door. Now you see that kind of big man we get this truck, say make this good reach here. Then one small VIO man go stop him. I don't witness this thing like 3 different occasions, most especially in the morning. Truck they come towards town. If you see this truck, very neat, like brand new, wind up with AC. They come VIO, stop this man. Gree stop him. I say, see the way this truck they drive, they chance other small vehicles. The VIO they run the pursue. So they climb the window side, they hit the thing. Carry wood. The guy they tell him do him like this, saying head no correct. Now like this they do him. Still they move. And even the vehicle, they don't say that one way car get mine, they pursue them. That one they on its own. Because now one phone call. How do we get it right? Okay, look at the people. If they say when it happened, it will be like say a story until it happened to you. I was shocked this morning when I wake up, when my wife will tell me, say, my son, say, somebody, father, we did that school, follow die for that accident. Now then, they dawn on me, say, this thing no dey far.
They buy for the accident.
They buy rather. Period of time where they say, okay, no use this route. Stop. No use this route from 4 p.m. or from 3 p.m. down to 10 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Now, Auntie Miriam, do you know I don't fight for that road? One of the days when they come back, one truck. See road, yes, quite all right. They say me start to the move by 10 o'clock. But it was after 10. But the hold up was still there. Why don't you wait till this hold up calm down? Because your truck they heavy, and you know, say before you know now, you don't start to they keep people. We will try to manage buy people rather. Before you know, this man don't they move. He can't overtake us with the small one man, the man summon courage. He did 2 cars ahead of me. Stand, come out. Say, come they tell us, say, make we go stop this trailer. I seen a good fight. I park my car. Try manage. See they go. We think in the truck they at least they very healthy. He still wind up. He not talk to us. They move into. See one of us carry motor stop for in front. Make we see how go take climb that motor. Now so we manage to stop this motor. Before you know, somebody will dey my back say, why are they wasting time? Say make I move this car. Like play, hit me. Now person where they fight for us hit my car for back. Say why I go park my car like this? Now there I come back. Try. Make we try. From every angle, we owe this country a duty. All of us, no matter where you dey, no matter how poor you are, no matter how rich you are, no matter how influential you dey, we owe this country a duty.
Yes, sir. Make we appreciate you, thank you. Yes, Daddy Scaffold.
Good morning, Mariam. Good morning,
sir.
Nigerians. Thank you so much for bringing this matter because it's a serious matter. And the way the whole thing is going is painful. Let me start with anything that's good for goods is equally good for ganders. Meaning to say that now accident happened day before yesterday. A lot of people buy.
Adiza, please give Daddy the other mic. They say this one they seize. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yes, as I was saying, accident happened day before yesterday along Nyanya Road, and a lot of people buy in the process. Let me start by saying that, as I use the word, anything that is good for goods is equally good for ganders. Reason being that we have fire services in this town, in the urban areas. One-stop fire services to have their stations in the local areas. I want to say that if there was fire service station around Akubo, this problem would have at least halfway solved, because when the truck exploded, there was nothing. Everybody was running for his or their life, and there was nothing like any measure to quench the fire. That was because no fire service around that area at all. Now, fire stations and fire service should know that we are human beings. Fire service should not be for only the rich or for the urban area. They should also start to station their offices in the local areas, so that when something like this happens, they can be able to help. That is number one. Number two is that, just like Yankee said, if you give somebody assignment and the person didn't do it well, who do you blame? When down to 10 o'clock started, the implementation was unique and fantastic. But all of a sudden, the Nigeria thing, to start something, they had us. We have beautiful laws, rules, and regulations, but when it comes to implementation, it's zero. Now, they started it well, everything was working well, going on well. All of a sudden, the whole thing crashed because either a good has come in, then kick front and kick back, steps in. Then they know that yes, whatever happens, nothing will happen at the end of the day, will settle. Another thing again is those that are in authority to block people from taking one way. You need to see the number of people taking one way on that road and with high speed. The same thing even area 1, the kind speed people are using at area 1 now, one way, is scaring. The people at Helm of Affairs, the people that are in charge of all these things, should take it up upon themselves and do the right thing. We can't just continue to complain and lament every day by day without getting result. Those that in authority should go back to drawing board and make sure that all these things, all these laws, all these rules are implemented as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Make I appreciate that, the scaffold. Yes, my brothers and sisters, if I look time and I go say time, don't give us signal. Signal make we do it in signal, make we continue to deliver, not they go. Hadiza, good morning.
Good morning, Auntie Mariam. Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Hadizat Ibrahim, and we get updates for studio. The first updates where we get now from Kata Obioma, and others. The respondents now, Honorable James. The case summary we say this group of people they buy land in different occasions from this said respondent. So when it reached time for them to build, at one point or the other, they will just see people will just come say this house and this land are my own, and they don't already built to certain level. So when they say the problem, they get the same issue. Now they come together, carry cry, come meet the ordinary president, talk, say making help them claim waiting they due to them. So we do the case. Then Honorable James we suppose come send message talk say make this mama here send her account number because she na 2 different land she buy from am. So when she send the account number, according to her, remaining people send them anything. Reason that say he won't make them settle. So they can say it no good make them start something for here and they no come inform us waiting be the outcome of where them go.
Okay, thank you very much, Hadiza. Make we hear from them.
Good morning, Auntie Mariam.
Good morning,
Brekete family. Good morning, Nigerian. My name is Evelyn Jerry. I came here in respect of the land I bought. So after the program, the Honorable Elder brother called. He was calling since that day that we the case. So we told him that, okay, you want to settle the case. He said, okay, no problem. He fixed meeting on Sunday, that when on Sunday we are going to meet to finalize the meeting, the outcome of the meeting. So we decided to come here as we have started here to give the feedback, the update of how far we have been, the case have been. So okay, that is why we came here. But it's on Sunday that we are going to hold the meeting.
Okay, that's good. Yes, make we hear from Mommy.
Good morning, Auntie Mariam.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Brekete family. Good morning, everybody. When we, that day that we are here, Honorable James was calling us. Even the brother was calling. Many people was calling. So when I came back, they sent me 300,000 for that my part payment I pay for that land, and told us that the brother told us that he's going to settle us, that we should not come here again. So that is why we said we are not going to we are not going to do anything without coming to tell you people how we have gone. We scheduled on Sunday to meet.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. How much is your total money, ma?
350,000 and the land.
350,000
and the land.
And the land.
Yes.
Okay. And the land. to the mic.
The one I pay part payment is 350,000.
Okay.
Then the one that I fence and started something is what they say they want to settle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. Make we hear from. Good morning. Take the mic, sir. Yes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Auntie Miriam.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Brekete family. Last time we left here, Mr. Honorable called us, and the senior brother said we should not go back to Brekete again. Say he's going to settle the case. And we met on Sunday. After everything, they said they will refund the land to us, and they schedule another date till Sunday. That is why we came back to give you people update.
Okay. Vice Pamela. Yes.
Okay. Madam, what is your total sum?
150.
Talk to
No,
the
the other. Should
It's
you say
only
the
for
one?
one. For that one that I paid part payment, 350,000. The other one is I fence it and I've started something there.
Do you have
And
issues with that one?
yes, I have issue, and he say it's going to
How
give
much
us
is
back.
that one?
That one is 500,000.
Okay. Madam, how much is your own total sum?
My own, I bought it 400,000.
But you were mentioning 1 million or so the other time. You said so, you called millions.
No, I said I bought it 200,000. 400,000. 2020/2021. So I want to sell it. That was what I explained. I want to sell it 2.5.
Because I remember you mentioned something like
that. Yes. Give it to.
Okay.
How about you, sir?
My own is 540,000.
Okay.
But he agreed to refund my land.
To give you another land.
The same land.
Let him talk.
He agreed to, he said I should take the land back. See, he have called the other man that wrote something on my fence.
And you people are okay with that?
That is why we say we'll meet on Sunday and finalize everything.
He has made his
Hold on,
offer.
Madam.
He has made his offer. Are you people okay with that or?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Are you okay? Are you okay with that?
So that is why we said after Sunday we'll still come back here to give you people the feedback.
He has made an offer.
Okay.
Are you okay with his offer?
Yes, ma'am.
So we should hold him on that offer.
Yes,
if he doesn't fulfill that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Madam, you too, uncle.
I'm okay, ma. I'm okay with the offer.
Okay.
Which of the offer now? Because you own is
So
still
he
land.
said he's going to balance me 50,000 and give me my land.
The one that you said something on.
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, no problem then. Fine.
All right. Thank you. Make we appreciate them. Yes, my brothers and sisters. If I look time and I go say time, don't give us signal. Signal make we do it in signal make we enter market. When we come back, we go continue. We dey come, we no go take.
Gemstone Institute of Advanced Studies, Karu, Abuja, offers the Interim Joint Matriculation Board Examination courses, equivalent to the A-level examination for prospective students who missed out on admission into universities through JAMB examination. During the one-year intensive studies, students sit for the examination in 3 papers, moderated by Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and accepted by over 85% of all federal, private, and state universities in Nigeria. Students who passed this examination are admitted into 200 level in the universities, thereby putting them at par with their mates. Gemstone Institute is fully accredited by ABU Zaria, the institute is located in a serene, quiet, and accessible environment in Karu, Abuja. It has hostel accommodations that are fully en suite, sporting facilities, well-equipped, and specialized laboratories for science and information technology students. The institute also offers tutorials for students preparing for JAMB, WAEC, NECO, and MB Tech. Our assemblage of staff are seasoned, experienced, and impartial mentors. Visit us today at Gemstone Institute of Advanced Studies, 2 Gemstone Street, off Ben Akko Street, off Liha Road, Karu, Abuja. Call or WhatsApp us on 0701 977 5883. Gemstone Institute of Advanced Studies, a citadel of learning where dreams come true.
Bonanza, bonanza. My name na the happiness of happiness computers. New phones don't come again. The name na Hot Wave and the battery na 5160. This phone get 1 year warranty. E get Pro 12, Pro 13, Pro 15. The RAM na 16 gig, 8 gig, 12 gig, 256. Anywhere where you dey in Nigeria or you dey outside, you want buy for your loved ones, we go send and go give them. We can't get other things like laptop, children tablet, many things wey I no go mention. The place where you go come na Happiness Computers wey dey Lazaro Plaza, Wuse Market, opposite Access Bank PLC or behind Fidelity Bank, or make you come Happiness Computers wey dey Zone 4, Wheeland Plaza, opposite Zenith Bank PLC. The number where you go call na 081 80379365.
Gemstone Institute of Advanced Studies, Karu, Abuja, offers the Interim Joint Matriculation Board Examination courses, equivalent to the A-level examination for prospective students who missed out on admission into universities through JAMB examination. During the 1-year intensive studies, students sit for the examination in 3 papers, moderated by Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and accepted by over 85% of all federal, private, and state universities in Nigeria. Students who passed this examination are admitted into 200 level in the universities, thereby putting them at par with their mates. Gemstone Institute is fully accredited by ABU Zaria. The institute is located in a serene, quiet, and accessible environment in Karu, Abuja. It has hostel accommodations that are fully en suite, sporting facilities, well-equipped, and specialized laboratories for science and information technology students. The institute also offers tutorials for students preparing for JAMB, WAEC, NECO, and MB Tech. Our assemblage of staff are seasoned, experienced, and impartial mentors. Visit us today at Gemstone Institute of Advanced Studies, 2 Gemstone Street, off Ben Akko Street, off Liha Road, Karu, Abuja. Call or WhatsApp us on 0701 977 5883. Gemstone Institute of Advanced Studies, a citadel of learning where dreams come true.
Una hembelembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Una, welcome back. Yes, Hadiza, next please.
Yes, ma. The next updates where we get now from that our complainant wey carry cry come talk say her son go school, come when in dey school, him and some group of people allegedly go swim for water. So on getting to the time when he suppose come back house, them no see am. So the mama and the sister come dey worried. So tey them go dey search for the boy. To cut the long story short, they come discover say at the end of the day, water don swallow the boy. So when the carry cry come, ordinary president say make we reach out to the respondent, which we did, and the respondent dey inside studio, ma.
Okay, no be the respondent, na the principal of the school.
Okay, ma.
Now we talk say make we reach out to Ram,
Okay,
so that him go tell us wetin he know.
Okay,
And
ma.
something happen, but we no go talk am.
Okay,
But
ma.
we don't get information say the management of UBEP don't send am say make he come.
Okay,
So make we hear from am waiting carry am come. Where the
Okay,
principal dey? Okay, make we appreciate the principal. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Please sit down, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to the Brekete family.
Yes, sir. Sir, you go hold the microphone like this. Like this.
I said, okay. Let me repeat myself. I say good morning to the Brekete family.
Good morning, sir.
And good morning to Nigerians. But before I go ahead to say what actually happened, let me first and foremost apologize with deep regrets for what happened day before yesterday. Sincerely and ethically, as a civil servant, it is not allowed to have what do I call it, an interview of this magnitude without approval from the office.
Please talk to the mic, sir.
I say without approval from the office. So on Tuesday, I received a call from one of your workers here. I don't know her name, but she's a lady or woman. She told me that they would like to have me. And I told her, I said, Ma, ethically, I need to get approval from my office. Why not give me between now and Friday, that is today, so that I will get across to my boss for approval to come for the interview. So that was what we discussed. The following day, I just got another call. In fact, since the time our student died, we weren't ourselves. We were mourning. We were restless. So many things that we need to do, we suspended them. Because actually, you may not know, we belong to FCC, it's a public school. And the female team became first for this annual event that just passed recently. We were to appreciate them the very day that this incident happened. We were not happy, we suspended everything. And since the incident happened, we have been flying the flag of the school halfway. So on the 5th, if I be coming.
Yes, sorry to cut you, sir.
Okay.
Before you start, sir.
Okay.
I make you introduce yourself.
Okay.
Yes, I make you give the others, may they introduce themselves.
Okay,
I'm sorry. Tell us their position for the school. Yes, we don't want to cut you because we don't like to cut people when they talk. They give them time to talk. Yes, sir.
Please, with due respect to every member of the Brekete family and people that are present and Nigerians in general, I am Mr. Akin Olayinka. I am the principal of the junior secondary school, Kubwa. And with me, by my left,
Let she introduce herself.
Good morning, Brekete family.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Mrs. Ene Ukwe. I am the senior mistress administration.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning, Auntie Mariam.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, Brekete family. Good morning, Nigeria. My name is Joy Ochomma. I'm the class teacher, form mistress of JS2G. Thank you.
Okay.
Good morning, Brekete family. My names are Ndagi Mohammed Danlami, an assistant director and senior master special duty of Junior School Kukuba 1. Good morning.
Okay. Thank you. Make we appreciate them, please. Yes, sir.
Yes, please. If I'm permitted to go ahead,
yes.
So let me give you the summary of what happened.
Okay, sir. Please, sir, we want you to
on the 5th of March, precisely around 8:30 p.m., I got a call because I was already sleeping in my house. I got a call from a parent that she was yet to receive her son back home. So while I woke up to receive that call, in fact, my sleep disappeared. So what I did that day, immediately was I just wore a short knicker. In fact, I don't even wear pants. I don't even wear singlet. I just put on one shirt with my bedroom slippers. So I now called the woman. I said, "Where are you?" She said she was right there in the school compound by the gate. So what I did, because it was late, I don't want to drive in the night because my axis is somehow dangerous. I have to climb Okada. I climbed with Okada to the school. So when I got there, I met Madam. She was weeping. I said, "Madam, what happened?" She told me that her son has not come back home. So I said, "How manage? Who are his friends?" He said he doesn't have friend. How does he come to school?
Okay.
And go back home?
Sir, please, we want you to be audible.
Okay, I'm
hold the microphone.
I should
Yes.
put like that, okay.
Yes, please
Sorry
speak
about
louder
that.
because people are
So
complaining.
I asked her, who are his friends? He said he doesn't have friend. Then how does he come to school? And how does he go back? He said he has a senior auntie who is in the senior secondary school, because where our school is, there are two schools in that compound. We have the senior secondary school that they popularly call black and white. Then we have the junior secondary where I belong to. So I said, "What of your husband?" He said the husband is on his way from work. So and that one took us almost like up to 40 to 45 minutes before the husband came. So and the time was already fast spent. So I now told them, I said, now that we are at this juncture, I am helpless. I said there's nothing I can do because now everybody is at home. I can't call my two VPs because they are living very far. It's only me that's living very close. So what I did immediately was that I called my senior master special duties, the man standing in front of me, and I told him this is what happened. No, I say, please, because he knows what to do. He works in my office. He's directly linked to me. Please get everything needed. There's an issue which must be trashed the following day. So they went to the police station to lay complaint. From there, I went to my house. In fact, that night before I could even get going back to my house, because it's already late, it took me some time and I pay heavily for it. That one apart, but that's not the issue. But I beckoned on them. I said, we are going to get this child, because I was believing and hopefully thinking we get back our precious student. So the following day, before I came to school, because he comes earlier, around that kind 6, he's already in school. He informed the senior mistress admin, and they swung into action. As they swung into action, they said they went to the class of the boy, the said boy. The first thing they did was that they called for the form mistress. Where is your class register? Because that is the first tool to use. So she brought the class register, and it was indicated that he was marked in the morning and was marked in the afternoon. So,
please, you're talking off mic, sir.
Okay. So the next thing they did, as I was told, because they had to come and brief me, I was the one that detailed them, was that they called all the boys out. Who are his friends? And based on what I heard from my senior mistress, because she will explain better, was that one of the boys was already shedding tears. When with them explained, was that immediately they got there, they got inside the water, they swim very well, then they came out. Maybe at the second time, as they are going, sorry, the boy went back and say, why do you enter? Why do you enter? What do you want to go and do? That he wants to see swim. But the information we got from them was that the previous day, a day before that day, the boy went to that place to go and fish. So, to cut it short, they said they asked them that where is the boy? They said when the boy entered, they did not see him again. That they only saw the hand once or maybe or twice because I wasn't there. And they beckoned on the people at the environment. They are malams that are selling fruits. That they were shouting his name. Where are you? Todd, come out, come out, come out, come out. And you know, children being what they are, they conceal it and they went home. And we ourselves, when we have already closed, because our power on Mondays to Thursdays is between the hours of 8 to 2 p.m. because it's a day school and a public school. Immediately after the school closes, what we normally do is that we drive out all the students. Why do we drive them out? Because if they stay too longer, they might be playing rough play from there. They might injure themselves, or there could be cases of sex scandal, and to be linked to the time they were in school. So to cut it short.
Sorry, sir, please, your glasses, are they medicated?
To cut it short.
Okay.
To cut it short, that was why it was conveyed to us that boy. So immediately I heard that and I said, that boy is inside that water. That boy is inside that water. So when the information got to me, and as I've heard from my senior masters and mistress, and I said, because the parent came very early, but I advised them that time that we are still doing our investigation. Let them go back to the police station because they gave them a time to come back to the police station. So by the time they came back, I don't have any choice than to unveil to the parents, this is actually what happened. So from there, I don't know, maybe it's their relation. There's a woman that followed them. The mother, the father, they were in my office. When I broke because I don't need to hide anything. I don't need to hide it. I have to break the camel's back. This is what actually happened. So everybody has got to the notice of everyone that this boy is already dead. So what we now did was that there was chaos. There was so many wailing, weeping in my office. The mother, after some time, was taken, and I think from there they said was taken to the hospital. So one of the families, immediately we went with 2 cars, my SM car, then the school bus, to go to the venue with 1 or 2, I think 2 or 3 of the students, to come and tell us how the thing happened. So we went to the scene. In fact, that place is a quiet place. In fact, that's my first time of reaching that very place. So when we went to the place, in fact, excreta was everywhere. Even the odor of the water is not something palatable. Not to talk of what it is carrying. That is as it's flowing. So come and explain to us. So they explained that at this very point, too, there is one little rock. They say they step onto it. From there, they jump inside. So what actually happened? Did you people fight? Did you push him inside? What? They said no. That everybody came on their own. And after swimming, it was after they were going home that he jumped back into the river. And that was the end of the whole thing. So we were not really happy then. We did not stop at that. So on Friday, because I told the parents, I said, if I told not the parents, the family, I don't know if I see the woman, I know her very well. I said, at this junction, if we can get diver, that the school on our own will partner with you so that they can search. Was like maybe because of the grief and so many things, that matter just died natural death. So on Friday, very early in the morning, my SM called me, Mrs. Ene, and said, sir, one early student came and said they have found the body of the student floated. So immediately I said, are you sure? But I said, well, immediately what I did was that because I have the number of the wife, I don't have the number of the husband. So it's the number of the wife I've been communicating. So I called. The first call The second call, the third call, the husband picked it. I said, my brother, this is the information getting to us this morning that the boy's body is floated by phase 4 bridge. So where I was left home, I did not even branch school, maybe to even report. When I got to that place, the place was just like market. There was no place, in fact, onlookers, people that want to video. I said, God, what is this? What kind of temptation, what kind of evil is this? All my teachers, everything, everybody left. They were at that venue. We were there. The school bus was there. And when we saw, so we were waiting for the parents. But the way through which the father came in, I saw him from the other side. Because there is an hospital by that side. That place was even overfilled. Police vehicles were there. Police vehicle was there with armed policemen. They were even saying that they will bring out the cops. I say, let us see the parents, let them confirm that it is their child. You can't just take people away like that they want to take the child to the hospital to confirm, to ascertain if actually he's dead. So I think there was something like the opposing statement from the family that they don't need police, that they should go. So now the area now we are there was who will bring the child out. So I had them making negotiations. You know, these Hausa people, they said, I'm sorry for using Hausa, I'm sorry. There are people that are plenty around that environment. They were pricing, I was selling 100,000. Later they said they agree 80,000 naira. So I beckoned on one of my staff to tell them, because I can't jump. Where I was, I can't jump, it's high. And I don't want to injure myself. Age is not on my side. I can't jump to the other side. But if we
Please
are very
put the mic
close.
close to you, sir.
So to cut it short, I told that they should tell them that if they needed our assistance in terms of money to bring the cops out, I have like 50K with me here. So, but at the end of it, a good Samaritan, after the darling said, what is there? The man entered. I was looking at the thing with his friends. And that was how they brought because the boy was lying flat, facing the water. So it was the back that we are looking. So they confirmed he was the one. So wailing everywhere, tears in the face of teachers. We were dazed. I was dazed. We were confused. And at the end of it all, I called on that very sister. I said, what is going to happen next? They said they will call the family to know the next line of action. So at the end of it, I think it was arranged that they will bury the boy by the river bank. We were there. I was there till almost after 12. So at a point in time, I told because I have a little child, that I have to go and pick because my wife was not around. So I have to go and pick that child from school. So before I came, they said every arrangement has been done and that they have been buried. So that was on that Friday. So we did not stop at that level. On Monday, I called that same line. Then the husband picked. I said, it is our ethic to pay condolence. Where are you people? Where can you please describe where your house is? He said they are not that they are living. Is it Chikakwere? I don't know. Maybe across. I don't really know. I can't really recall. But presently, that the wife is housed in the church mission house. So I said, no problem, that we are coming. So after having agreed, I called my humble self. My VP academic is not here. But I told my VP admin to remain in school because we can't leave the school empty. Because anything can happen. So my senior mistress admin was with me, went with us. My senior master special duties were with us. Then there's one senior mistress academic, she's not here, followed us. Then the form teacher, the form mistress followed us with 4 students from that class, 2 Muslims, 2 Christians. So funny enough, we did not waste much time. We were able to get the place. So when we got to the place, to the venue, they led us to where she was. So we met the family friend, we met maybe the pastor, the pastors were, I don't know. But we met them, we condoled with them. We spent roughly like almost between 35 to 40 minutes. Then they even see us off. The wife of maybe the pastor in charge of that church, see us off with some of the family members to the gate where we parked our cars. And that was the whole end. So on that same Monday before I left school, I now told my VP admin that since you are in the school, I instructed her to give letter of invitation to all other students that were involved to invite their parents, of which she did, and she gave it to them before we came back. I said, when I came back from that place, from the condolence visit, she said she has given it to them, except one of them that was not around. So the following day, he called me and said, we are inviting the parents of the children that went together to swim in the river, so that we let their parents know that this is what your children have done, because most of them may not tell their parents at home. So they came. Before you say, wait a minute, because we arrange an office, there's an office we use. I'm sorry, that office belongs to the senior mistress alone, not teacher staff room, not teaching staff room. So we arrange that place, and before I say, wait a minute, the family of the deceased, that is the father and some other friends and well-wishers, they came, they were all seated. They said they want to take my children for interrogation. I now told the IPO, I say, IPO, please, we have protocols. If you want to interrogate these students here, I will allow you. But to take my children out during school hours, if my boss my office heard of it, I'll be fired. I say, so after much, we are just trying to look for one way or the other. Then my SM called somebody in the board, who is a director. The director told us that since the parents are around, and they agreed to follow them to the police station, we should release them. So we now have to call the student one-on-one. Ojo, I'm just saying as an example, where is your father? This one, where is your mother? And everybody stood beside their parents or their guardian. And that was how they went to the police station for investigation or for statement. But meanwhile, that same day, when that was I'm sorry, I forgot something. We took the statements of the children because we are not police officers. But for them to have even confessed that they actually went to the stream or to the river to swim is a way forward for the police to continue from where we stopped. Thank you. That is my submission. I'm grateful for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much. I don't know if my SM has one or two things to do. Say sorry.
Okay. Make we appreciate the principal. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. The mic is on. Yes, just put it close to your mouth.
Good morning, everybody. So on I think on the 5th, very early in the morning, I just signed my arrival. So they came in. The family came in. So I was the one that met them. And I said, is there anything I can do for you? So they told me they wanted to see the principal of the school. I told them the principal was not around, but the VP is around, VP admin is around, VP academics is around. So they said, no, it's the principal they wanted to see. So I left them. After a while, they now said they were going to the classroom. So I told them, Ma, you cannot go to the classroom. We don't allow parents to go into the classroom. More so that I didn't know them. So they stood. They were with 3 students from the senior school, 3 girls. Then one of the girls happens to be our ex-student. And I recognized the face. So she was the one that first told me that, Ma, my younger brother didn't come home yesterday. Your younger brother, she said, yes. Did he come to school? Are you sure? She said yes. She was sure he came to school, that they came to school together. But she didn't enter because the senior secondary school was on school fees drive. So those who didn't pay school fees were not allowed into the compound. So when they got to the gate, she asked her brother to go in, that she will go back. That it was at that point they departed. So I said, okay. I had my phone in my pocket. I brought it out and I called the form teacher of the child. We were all together. So I called the form teacher. Are you in school? She said yes. I said, please come with your register. I didn't even tell her why. I just said, come with your register. She said, okay. She brought the register. I opened it. I asked her for the child's register number. She told me 64. So I checked. He was marked present that day. Morning, afternoon, marked. Meaning he was in school. So I said, okay, Joy, this is the parents of your student and this is what they are saying. Can you help me go to your class and maybe ask questions in your class? She said, okay. She left. So I told they were with the vice principal admin was there, the ACAD was there. It's like me and special duties, we went to the class. Before I got there, the form teacher had already brought out, gathered the boys. So on arrival, one of the boys said, I'm not among you.
Sorry, talk to the mic now.
I'm not among you. So I said, among what? Among what? Then he kept quiet. He didn't say anything. Who knows Todd? They said they know him. Who are his friends? They say they are his friends. Who was with him yesterday? They said they were together. Okay, who is his best friend? They chorused Destiny. I said, okay, call Destiny for me. He said, Destiny is not in school. I said, okay. After school yesterday, how many of you went home? Who does he go home with? They say it's Destiny. And it's the Destiny that was not in school. So one boy, he was standing at the back. His left eye was red. It was teary.
Sorry, please try to hold the microphone steady.
The eye was teary. I looked at him and I called him. What is it? Did I beat you? He said no. Did anybody? Are we punishing you? We are only asking questions. I said, look at this admin block. Can you see those people standing? They said yes. I said they are the parents of the person I'm asking for. They said he didn't come home yesterday. That is why I came to ask. So whatever it is, just feel free to talk. So he said, Ma, let me speak my truth. So I said, okay, what is your truth? He said, yesterday when we closed from school, we went to the river. I said, how many of you? He said, 6 of them. 6 of you, he said, yes. I was shocked, but I had to compose myself to allow him speak. He said, 6 of them. I said, so what happened? He said, Ma, we were already going to. Todd told me he was coming, so he went back. I even told him that don't go, you don't know how to swim, don't go. So he went back. So I waited. When I waited, I didn't see him, so I went back. I was calling him, he didn't answer. I called him, he didn't answer. So the other boy, that was when that boy that told me first that me, I'm not among. Oh, he now said, ma, me, I was only passing. Oh, when they called me that Todd was inside the water. So I told them to wait, let me go there. If I see his hands up, I will drag him. I know how to swim. So when I went, I called him, he didn't answer. That was what they told me. I was the one they told the information to. So I contacted my VP, that man, please ask these boys. I didn't tell her anything. Say, ask these boys. But because the parents were already in the admin block and they were told that they should come to the police station by 8, they left. By the time I got to admin block, I think they had already gone to the police station. So it was when they came back that they were told the unfortunate news. What we did immediately, we went to the scene after doing everything because she passed out. We were fanning her, we were pouring water, we were, finally they took her to the hospital. And like my director principal said, we were in that very day, we said, let us go and see this water. To my surprise, when we got there, I said, this dirty place. Then when the sister came back from the senior secondary school, because at a point she left, she went to school. When she came back, she now said, even day before yesterday, he came back home late. I was asking him why he was late. He told me that he went to village market. He went to the market to buy things for practical. So I asked him, which practical? And where are the things you went to buy? He told me that his money was not enough. So eventually he didn't buy anything. You didn't buy anything and you are coming home late. That was what it was. The elder sister that told me this. They were all there when she said it. Which means then the boys now said on Tuesday they went to the river, that they went for fishing. Then they now went back on that fateful Wednesday.
When the incidents happened?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Make we appreciate them. Yes, Barrister Pamela. I will make when I give birth. Okay. It's the same thing, Barrister Pamela. It's the same thing.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. So I wanted to know, after all these incidents, the police, I want to get the police side, the school and the police side, the efforts from the school, like from the principal to the police.
Okay.
Why I'm asking, because the parents are suspecting a foul play. We are suspecting a foul play. After seeing the picture of the boy, we are feeling that there's a foul play. So that's why I'm asking.
Immediately, what we did, because the case is already with the police. When the police people came, I think I said it. Let me retrace my words again. It was on Tuesday, after the incident has happened, after the burial had been done. So when they came to the school, they said they want to come and take the statements of the children, that I should allow them to follow them to the police station. I think I said no. That if you people want to take the statement in the school, it's okay by us. But immediately, thank God that we invited the parents of the children to the school. So after said and done, my SM called somebody in the board. He said, since the parents are available, release the children, let them go and take their statement in the police station. So they went to the police station to take and we instructed the form mistress to follow them as the school representative. That was what we did. Then one thing I forgot to tell you the other time. When the incident actually happened, that Thursday, we have to go to our board to inform them verbally. But we have not ascertained the death of the boy because I have not seen the corpse. Maybe he was not actually drawn. Because so not until Monday, because that Friday, our time was taken all. Everybody was tired. Well, first thing on Monday morning, we took our report to the board. So that is how far we have gone. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So as it is, you people have not gotten any information from the police to say this is where we are, this is what we've discovered from investigation, or this is where the investigation is leading to. Because as Madam said, she said one of the boys said he doesn't know how to swim. So he doesn't know how to swim has been established. And how did he get into the water?
And come out in the first time.
And come out the first time.
Enter the second time.
And enter the second time. Because one of the students that was with him has confirmed that he doesn't know how to swim.
Okay. On that note, to be candid, none of us was with them. But I believe that the statements taken from the students, at least because we are not police officers, we have done our own little part within the school. As a psychologist, we are all psychologists. But then police being the people that are directly permitted by law to make such investigations. So the report was not given to us because I believe the parents, they are aware of it. But the only thing, I think the form mistress is able to have, what do you say you have at that time? That she recorded all the proceedings in that police station.
You know why I'm asking? Because you know these children too well, more than the police. And I don't know if police is aware of this statement you just made, that one of the students said that he doesn't know how to swim. Because for me, it's a very relevant information. A child that doesn't know how to swim ends up in the water, gets drawn in the presence of about how many children? I don't know if you people have pushed for further investigation. Because if you ask me, the school owns it a responsibility to the parents to push for investigation. Madam, the class teacher, that's why I wanted to hear from the class teacher. You are with these children way more than the parents are. You know those children, their behaviors, how they behave, the ones that are introverts, the ones that are extroverts, the ones that are close to this person, the ones that behave this way and the ones that have not behaved this way. Did you let the police know, or were you able to establish all those behaviors? Because in an investigation, behaviors really matters. Previous behaviors, present behaviors, and all the behaviors really matters. How has the boy, because some people are saying that he might be bullied. Some people are talking about being bullied. Some people are talking about being forced to do what he doesn't want to do. There was someone that sent a message through Akaramaka's phone to say that there is a girl that says she overheard them when they were forcing him to go to that stream. I don't know if you're aware of that as the class teacher.
Actually, I wasn't aware of that.
Please talk to the mic, ma'am.
Before, on that day, on the 5th, that's on Wednesday, if I can actually recall, the best friend in my class, Destiny Okorafo, came to my staff room. I was going to class. another class to go and teach. So he came to me and said, "Auntie, we are playing a game," which I presumed to be Monopoly. That we are playing a game and they were beating me up. I said, "Okay, who are those people?" He mentioned Okoduwa, he mentioned Todd and Yusuf. I said, "Okay, you know what? I'm going to class, but call them, tell them to meet me in J-Studio, all of you." So all of them met me in J-Studio, and that day we were reading. That was around 11:50. My class was to be around 11:50 to 12:30. So I called all of them and said, "Okay, since you don't have anything to do in the class and there is no teacher in your class, just sit down on the floor while I finish my class." So they sat down there from beginning to the end. And I said, "Okay, this is your punishment. I go back to class since I'm done with my class." That's the only thing I can actually recall. The case was settled. While even sitting down on the floor, they were just gisting and laughing. So in my class, I told them in J-Studio, for you to be in J-Studio, all of you, it means that God have a reason for bringing all of you together. You are siblings, and there is no reason whatsoever why you should fight against yourselves. So in my class, no fighting, no bullying. That I can actually say. Todd is a calm boy, but he plays a lot to do. He plays too. But aside that, no.
Madam, according to the information we heard too, when they asked you about Todd, you said Todd is a very quiet boy. There are times that even during break, he doesn't go out. When you ask him, when you say, "Todd, your friends are going out to play, go out and play now," then Todd will tell you, "No ma, I prefer to stay alone." And talking about Todd being playful, these are two different things now. Because if Todd was a playful person, he won't stay in class. In fact, before the bell rings, Todd is out of the class. So how come? It's what we heard. So maybe you will reply to that.
I would actually want to know who said that. Because on the day the incident happened, which is on 6th, that's Thursday, I can recall the senior mistress calling me and say, "Joy, do you know Todd?" In my mind, I was like, what type of question is this? Todd is in my class. I know him. I started with, Todd is fair, he's quiet, though he plays. I didn't talk to the mother. I didn't talk to the father. I didn't talk to anybody except the senior mistress on that day. So Todd in my class is quiet. Yes, but he plays a lot. He's calm, but he plays a lot. He knows when to be calm and when to play. He plays a lot.
Okay, responding to that, he plays a lot. Children of his nature would play.
Yes.
But there are limits to his playing. Why I said that there should be limit to his playing is going into the river where he cannot swim. Yes, every children plays a lot. Adults too will play. So playing a lot should not be, you should not emphasize on that he plays a lot. Because if you're emphasizing on it, it's not looking as if he's playing, let him into the water.
No. When I heard he went to the river, I wasn't expecting that Todd would be among them, actually.
Please talk to the mic, ma'am.
When I heard that they went to the river, because I was there when they were saying we went to the river, and I wanted to slap Okoduwa that day. I was like, why will you go to the river? You people have gone to the river before, and you've been warned not to go to the river. And then trying to hear the other side of the story that Todd went to the river, I was like, I don't expect Todd to go to the river. He plays, true, but within the class and within the school.
So which means it's likely that Todd was forced to the river.
Exactly.
I wouldn't
because
say.
No, you were not expecting.
You were not expecting him.
But I wouldn't say.
So that would now have to go back to what Madam said, that someone said he doesn't know how to swim. And that will now come back to saying there might be possibility of him being bullied.
And the last time that they were warned not to go to the river, was Todd among them?
No, that was in JS1. That was when they were in JS1.
But Todd was in JS1.
Yeah, time. I started with them from JS1.
JS1. Was Todd also in JS1 that time?
Yes.
Was Todd amongst them when they went to the river in just
No,
one?
he wasn't.
Okay. Yes.
Because one, I'm still focusing on the principal, your management, and the police. Because the mother doesn't know his classmates. And I'm still saying it because it's from these children's behavior. If okay, you said you got a statement from them. Did you tell the police what's your discussion with them individually, or was it a group discussion?
No, we allowed them to do the questioning by themselves, and from what they were saying that day, it was just the same thing they told us. So we allowed the IPO to do the investigation by himself without trying to alter anything. Then at the end of the investigation, a young man came, and he said that inside that river there is a well. So there is every possibility that the boy fell into inside that well. But he can swim, but he cannot swim down to the end of the well, so he couldn't help. So I think we should actually get the police reports from them to actually ascertain, because I don't know the man, I don't have his name, but they took his statement that day.
Auntie, you're not getting where I'm coming from. You're not seeing a clear picture of the responsibility that lies on your shoulder. Let me give an example. Ordinary president always says it here that he knows everybody of us. If he stays away from us and there's a discussion that happens here now, the ordinary president will come out to look at us and say, you said this is what you cannot say, this is what you can say. And believe me, it will be accurate. Because we spend more of our better times with him in the office here. 12 hours. By the time we get home to our various homes, we're tired and we go to sleep. The times we spend at home is to rest. You see less of our attitudes at home, aside people that have known us over the years.
This is like our first home, our place of work.
And I'm still saying it, Auntie. You spend most of the time with these children. And I'm happy you said you've known them from JS1. So this has been like 2 years. That's 6 terms now with them. You could give a full Wikipedia or encyclopedia of those children more than the parents. Because by the time they get home, the parents are not at home. By the time the parents come back, those children are sleeping. You see them in their better times, when their attentions are still on the high rising in the morning. By the time they get home, their attention span is dead and they want to sleep because they've played the whole of the day. That's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm trying for you to understand where I'm coming from and the responsibility you owe the parents and the police to say, this is this child. This is this child. This is what I know about this child. And this is how I could describe this child. Now you've given a 2 different personality of this boy now. First you say he's a calm boy, and next you say he's a playful boy, which I said is a normal thing. You can't use being playful to describe a child between the age of 0 to adulthood. You can't use that to describe a child.
That is to the first information you got is that he's always quiet and he's always in class. That is wrong. And then I heard when they said the teacher would tell the boy, go for break. That is me trying to ascertain that third place. I don't even need to come to class. Sometimes I will come to class. Where is third? He went to go and buy something. He went to go and drink water. So there is never a time since I started being his form mistress that I ever said, third, go for break.
Okay, so you're trying to say now, are you trying to judge it with this this thing now? You're trying to judge it to say that him going to the river and getting drowned was actually his fault?
No, it's nobody's fault.
Okay.
We didn't pray for it. It's nobody's fault.
No, we did not.
It's nobody's fault.
So you're not seeing any form of bullying, cultism?
You know, we cannot really say, even most of the parents cannot say this is how my child is.
No, my mother can say that about me.
Most of the parents cannot say this is how my child is.
No, I would not agree.
I say
to
most,
that.
I did not say all.
Okay.
Then that day on the police station, she was a witness.
Talk to the mic. Talk to the mic.
Most of the parents did not know that their children went to the river, and then somebody life was lost.
Because they won't say.
And the first time they went
They
in just
won't.
one, did the school management inform the parents that your children went to the river? Because I think it's the same set of children that still went to the river in just two. So did the school management inform the parents about it when they were in just one? And then was there any form of sensitization against going to such places in the school?
Yes, there was punishment, and the parents were aware of it.
So
But
how
then-
come the parents are saying they don't?
No, for this particular incident. Because they were there. I had to call one and threaten the person and said, tell your mother, the Destiny Okarafa. I had to call the sister in senior section and said, tell your mom that we want to see her tomorrow morning on or before 8 o'clock. If we don't see her, whatever happens to the child, that is Okora for Destiny, if the police come and carry him, then he knows that we are off. She should know we are off. So the woman came on that Tuesday and was telling me, Auntie, do you know that I did not know?
The mic is going.
Auntie, do you know that this boy did not talk? Thursday, Friday, because he was not in school on Thursday, he was not in school on Friday. On Monday, they have to drive him to school. So he was like, do you know this boy did not tell us? The same goes to other parents too. They were busy saying no, that their children did not tell them. So in this case, we now ascertain that we say children, that every parents know their children and all that. They were able to tell us, but their family, they were not able to.
So does it mean that, I know the schools rather have like a handbook that you write about child's character and the rest. I don't know if government schools have. So most times when children are going home for holidays or during the weekends, they do an assessment. Okay, this is what we observed about your child, blah, blah, blah. If there are faults from the parents, parents are also, there's also a written, note there that parents, please do this. We notice your child is this and you're not this. Do you people have like a handbook like that? Or how do you communicate with parents on their behavior, their character? How do you communicate with parents?
Please, am I permitted to talk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, I am new in that school. That's number one. I'm roughly a year old in that school. But then, when I assumed my office there, we normally have Monday assemblies. We have Friday assemblies. After the assemblies on Mondays and Fridays, we have gender assembly. But since I came, I introduced what they call what do I introduce? Wait, I introduced open day, but it was done once. That open day is common to private schools. We've had so many parents who are so happy, but because of the congestion of the school, the population of the school, in fact, and every day, day in, day out, we have one thing or the other to do. And on those assembly days, I personally, there's no assembly day I miss. With my teachers, my form mistress, and all this, we talk to the students. Be of good behavior. Don't fight. Don't bully. Don't steal. Because most of these students, let me be frank with you. I'm not trying to cover access up. But the truth must be said. The parents, they have a lot to do. Why do I say parents have a lot to do? It's not about sending a child to school, but ensuring coming to school. Some parents, they do come to school. They want to know about this my child. They say we should bring money. And by the time they come, they discover who asked them to bring money. Some, they gave them their school charges. They will keep it. Some spent. Some, they kept it until when it's almost exam. And but we don't send any child out for school charges in the junior secondary school. Then what I want to say is that currently, I am even planning to establish mentoring. It's common in the senior secondary schools, but not really common in junior secondary school. Because I started my teaching career in the secondary school, but I found myself in the junior secondary school. So what am I saying? That mentoring, I think, will serve as a lasting solution to all these problems. Why do I say that? Because I was once a mentor when I was teaching. You have some groups of students that be assigned to you, maybe like 10 or 15. You'll be able to monitor them. You ask about their welfare personally, one-on-one. But that thing is yet to, I will introduce it so that we'll be able to monitor the activities of the children. But why am I going back to the parents? I am a parent, I'm a father. Parents have a lot to do in the upbringing of the child. The home is the first place where education starts. If the parents did not do the needful, it will bounce back to them. What I do personally, I'm not trying to praise myself. When my children were small, I take them myself to the school. I'm not joking. And when they close, I go and pick them. Even before, during the time when I've been in Cuba for the past 17 years, I used to have a child in command in those days. They don't close until 5. And that time the road was so terrible. Maybe by the time she comes out by 5, we'll be by the express waiting. That command by the express. And when we carry this girl, before we get to me, to be around after 10, because the express was not yet done. So to me, we have little or limited time to be with these students. They come 8 o'clock on Mondays to Friday, to Thursday, and close by 2. But on Friday, 8 to 12:40. So they have limited time with us. And these children, at times, they are double-faced. Or having many faces. What do I mean by that, having many faces? They have attitude at home. They have attitude in the general public. They have attitude in the school. But most of them, they cannot keep it. They exhibit it. And once they have gotten, we tell them we have so many ways of punishing them. Though the policy of UBEB does not permit us to flog any child. We dare not flog any child or beat any child. Okay. The highest we can do is when they fall into one issue or the other, we can tell them to wash the toilets. We can tell them to pick the debts within the school. We can tell them to go on their knees. But for us to hold cane and start flogging them. But in our homes, we can do that. This is the Nigerian factor. They say spare the rod and spoil the child. Like me, I flog my children when they are grown up now. I flog them seriously when they make anything. And again, where I'm going is that it's not just sending a child to school. It goes beyond that. Every day, when you come at your limited time with them, some parents, they don't have time with their parents, with their children. No. Once they go in the morning till night, even by the time they come back, the children are already slept. How do you monitor such children? When my children comes back, where are your assignments? Let me see what you are taught. Most parents, I'm sorry to say that, they don't bother, they don't care about even what their children need in their school. Not to talk of monitoring what they have done for that day in the school. So please, I'm not here to criticize, but the truth must be said. So the school has limited time to go into all this. But at the subject level, teacher has right. Where are your notes? They mark. That's the only way to make them to write notes. Where are your notes? They can use notes maybe for 2 marks or 5 marks over out of the 30 marks for the what they call it, CA, continuous assessment. So despite that, some students, they don't even have notes to write with. Some, they are in the school. They will not write tests. They will not copy notes. So how do you go back? These children are many. With the policy of out of school, they said to reduce children out of school. That is junior secondary school, is where that is the inflow. It is when they finish their junior secondary school, maybe the parents will say, go and learn carpentry, go and start trade. Then if they are being empowered, they say, okay, go further to the senior secondary school. So this is just my submission. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yes, make we appreciate them.
Okay, thank you, Auntie Marian.
Yes, ma'am.
I have 4 questions to ask. We were told that 6 of them, right, went to the stream. 7. Okay, madam. They are. Is it 6? Okay, 6. She said now 6. She said 6. How many returned home? Because we are only talking about 3. We are only discussing about 3. That the question 3 or 3 we are taking to police station, or was this did they take 6 to the police station? That is 1. Then secondly, I want to you told us that he cannot swim, but he went with them in the first place and he swam and they came out, and as they were going, he went back that he wants to do this exercise second time, right? But you told us that he cannot swim.
He cannot swim.
So thirdly, I want to I want to ask if they all went with their bag to the stream. That is the third question. I want to ask if all of them went to their bag, since it was during the closing time. Did they all went to, with their back to the stream? So the fourth one, I want to ask, if your school has school gates, is there anybody monitoring when they goes out? Or so that is my question.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Madam Happiness. Yes, sir. Okay.
The question you ask about and he said he cannot swim. I told you the boy, I saw him, he was standing, I don't know, he was in, I don't know if it's one short one. The eye, already he was teary. I saw tears on his eyes. So I called him. I said, why are you crying? He now said, Auntie, let me speak my truth. Yesterday, when we closed from school, we went to the river to swim. When we were going, Todd now said he was coming. He went back to the river. And I told him that, you know, you cannot swim. But he said he was coming and he went. So when I waited, I didn't see him. I went back and I was calling him. So the children are there, ma. I'm only saying how we even got to know of what happened is what I'm saying. I didn't go there.
Okay. Secondly, ma.
Your second question was how many were there? There were 6. There were 6 that went to the river. Then one was passing by, according to them. One was passing by when he heard that Todd is nowhere to be found, and he entered the river, so he went to go and help. So there were 7. And then the third one, you ask about their bag. Did they go to the river with their bag? Yes, they all went to the river with their bags. But in Todd's case, they said after the drowning, after the incident, that a boy in senior section called Abba, yes, took his bag, his sandals, his books, and school uniform. So on that day, I was waiting, maybe the Abba boy took the belongings of Todd to come and report and say, okay, this is what happened. Maybe he thought the children would not report. On Friday, I waited, I didn't see him. Since I did not see him and Todd's body has been buried, I called Okodu and said, this boy called Abba, do you know his class? He said no. How do you know him? He said he was living close to their place. They live close to that river. I said, okay, this is what will happen. Tell the Abba that I said on Monday unfailingly, report with his bag. I want to see his bag. And if I don't see his bag, whatever happens to you, you bear the consequences. On Monday morning, first thing in the morning, Todd, Okoduwa, Emmanuel came and said, Auntie, look at Todd's bag. I was like, okay, where is the Abba? He said that he does not know. Did you find out his class? He said no. I said, okay. Then I gave some students in the senior section that I know, I told them, I am looking for Abba, but I don't know his surname and I don't know his class. So if eventually you see Abba, you let me know. I didn't get any reports since then. So they all went with their bags and their sandals.
Yes, my brothers and sisters, if I look time, I go say time, don't give us signal. Signal make we do it, the signal make we continue to do. If I know they go, they don't answer all the questions, right? Okay, yes. How about the school gate? Yes. Now the last question be that one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because we won't quickly open telephone line and make people choke mouth on this matter.
The issue of school gate, there's no way you can compare a public school to private school. Like what my director just said, there are 2 schools in the same compound, the senior school and junior secondary school. In a class, we have a population of maybe A, B, C, D, E, almost 9 arms of a class. The senior, even more than that. See, when it is 10 minutes to 2 or 5 minutes to 2, when you go to that our gate, try to video, you see the way the students troop out. The way they troop out. There's no way the guards there can monitor that this is Mr. A has not passed or Mr. A has passed because of the population. When you compare the 2 populations, the junior school and the senior school should be over 6,000, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no way those guards, and we have only 2 or 3 guards at the gate to monitor both the senior and junior. Thank you.
So, sorry, are you saying that your school does not have gates?
We have gate.
So, okay, you haven't.
Madam Happiness, make we leave them like that. Make we open telephone line. As per plenty people want chook mouth on top this matter. Yes, my brothers and sisters, if you want chook mouth on this matter, the number to call if you dey Nigeria, that's na our pure water akamu number na 080 33 22 1149. The number again na 080 33 22 1149. And our diaspora number for those people wey no dey for Nigeria na +234 80 34 86 3939. Yes, make una help me with the other microphone. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Hadiza. So make we hear from Nigerians. Hello, good morning, Igi.
Hello, good morning, Asmari.
Good morning, Igi, sana. Who me am Devana? Where Devana from?
Yes, my name is Mr. Ketus. I call from Prince and Princess.
Okay, Mr. Cletus. So, tell me your contributor.
My contributor now to say, when I try well, but my question is here, that school, I've tried to find out from them whether they not get security men. Because yesterday I was coordinating, I was passing through one school close to Kabusa here. And the truth of the matter is that look at the way students move around and carelessly without no concern, no nothing. But when things happen like this, you see people begin to worry. Do they have security? And you have security people who collect salary every month. And if it happens now, they begin to complain that the government are not paying them and they're not doing their duties. Ask them whether they have security.
Okay, sir.
And then the security come and give account of their own duty too. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
I beg, I said they ask these questions, make una they keep write them down so that we go respond accordingly. So this first caller, they ask whether security day for the school. All right, the number again now 080 33 22 1149. Hello, good morning.
Mariam.
Good morning, Gisana. Who me am not Devana? Where Devana from?
Yeah, my name is Genesis. I'm calling from Kubwa.
Okay, Mr. Genesis, how Kubwa?
Kubwa is fine.
All right, waiting be your contributor.
I want to appreciate you for the good work you are doing with the honorary president and the whole Nigeria. God will bless you.
Amen, and you too, sir.
I'm calling in the respect of this case that you are handling.
Yes, sir.
There is one particular question you people asked the principal. He did not answer it to my own case, which I am also a parent in that school.
All right, sir.
2 of my children are there. One is about to write a WAEC now. Other one is in SS2.
Okay, sir.
This present principal is a discipline principal.
Okay.
He called us several times to tell us the rules and regulations of the school and what he will do.
Okay.
Now, they talk of issue of not beating the children with the cane, but they have do everything possible to make sure children listen to them.
Okay.
One, any children that they disobey the rules and regulations, he suspended them either 1 week or 2 weeks, as the case may be. Okay, look at one of the parents that they have suspended the student. He did not tell the parents at home. And he was collecting transport money, go to school, come back, go for 1 week until my daughter told me, are you aware that they have suspended your brother Tikin? I said, no. I have to ask the father. The father said he's not aware. So I think these children now, and the question they ask me whether they gate today or not, there is a gate, there is a security. You cannot just walk into that school without interrogating the gate. The issue is that they have left, according to what I'm hearing you people asking them questions now, they have left after the school hours. So the security has no right to say don't go out since they have already ring the last bell to come out. I think that is what will happen. And those people that have absconded, they should ask them questions where, if they are still under the custody of the police, to know whether they actually swim together or not. So that is what I want to contribute. God will bless Brekete family and bless Nigeria.
Amen.
And bless honorable mate in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you very much, sir, for this one. And the pendulum Nigeria NG, it talks that the only way to have a closure for the boys that went to the stream with the deceased boy is to be questioned separately. Hello, good morning, Ingi.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Ingi. Where are Devano from?
I'm calling from Lugbe, ma'am.
Lugbe, your name now?
My name is Precious.
All right, Precious, what will be your contributor?
I want to say something concerning what that teacher said, that most parents doesn't know their children. I think people should investigate this matter, call those children and ask them questions. Definitely one of them will say the truth. You can't say parents don't know their child. My child of 5 years, when he comes back from school, I ask him questions. He will even come back before me. But if I come back late, I will ask him questions, what is happening in the school. Even the ones I don't know that I did not ask him. A child of 5 years, he will tell me. There is something fishy about this matter. This matter should be investigated very well. Ask those children questions. These are children. They must have been told something that they don't want them to say out. those children will say the truth. The truth will definitely come out from these children. And please, let me talk to the principal and the teachers. We should all know that we are parents. This thing can happen to anybody. We don't pray for it, but it can happen to anybody. Please, ma, with your knowledge and with the knowledge of ordinary Ahmed, these children should be asked a very good question. Truth will come out from these children because there is something fishy. They are hiding something, even from their speech, the way they are talking. They have planned this thing that this is what we are going to say when we get there. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you very much for the contribution. Mariam Elisa say any parents whose child is in government schools should wake up to their responsibility because the workload is for both parents and the teachers. Report any form of bullying to the school management. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Auntie Mariam.
Good morning, Isana. Whom you am Devano? Where Devano from?
You Devano is Ali Zakari from Airport Road.
Okay, what will be your contributor?
They should ask those children a very good question. This matter now that you are saying is a very, very delicate matter.
Yes, sir.
They should go back to the police and let police question those boys. They'll get the truth from there.
Okay.
The school premises, the principals, the teachers, they have tried their best. But they should go back to those children and ask them a very vital question. They will answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. I bet turn down the volume of your radio.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, Sana. Whom you are Nambevano? Where Devano from?
My name is Dr. Promise. I'm calling from Apo.
Okay, Dr. Promise, what will be your contributor?
Yes, ma'am. To my own, God bless you for this good job you are doing, ma'am.
Amen. And you too, sir.
My contribution for this thing is I would like us to investigate those children, one. And secondly, I think the school is not at fault. It's not fully at fault. Because I believe this is closing hour. And the school administration are not aware of where this student went to after the school hour. I remember when I was in secondary school too. Immediately after school like this, we enter bush to go and pluck mango, pluck cashew. You now imagine maybe one person fell on top of the tree while going climbing tree. Will my parents now force push the blame to the school management? They should investigate those other children first, and then after that, if there's any other thing, maybe they should call the school authority also to some area. But to my own understanding, I think the school doesn't have full fault there, man. That's my only contribution. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir. It gets what somebody will send us message through Barrister Pamela, one of the students. She talks, say, even when she see the children one go river, say no be close of school, say now during school hours. And she even they ask them, say where them they go. And according to the girl, she talks, say even the boy, the way she say, I be like say the boy they talk, say in no one go. So that one will go ask the children. We need to ask the students too, whether not during school hours or after school hours, because it's important. Okay. Hello, good morning again.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning again. Whom you am Devano? Where Devano from?
I'm Kabiru calling from Kubwa.
Okay. What will be your contributor?
You see, Auntie Mariam, the truth is that that school, I'm a student out of that school.
Okay.
Pioneer student, 1994.
Okay.
That stream, that river issue, it has been going on even during my time, from 1994. I've been 1991 to 1994.
Okay.
They have been going there to swim. We have done it. And some of us, our parents doesn't know. So the school might not know, the school might not fully, and the principal, due to the explanation, they have tried to do whatever. So solely parents has a lot to do. Talking to their children. Now I do talk to my son because I know what I went through. I passed through this.
I always talk to you, don't go to sleep, don't go this, don't do that. So honestly, parents have a lot to do about what their children do after school hours. Like today, my son wants to go to school, there is exam. I told him, after exam, make sure you come back home. Don't go anywhere. Don't get into trouble. So a lot of these things go to the parents. And one thing again from the government, the school is overcrowded. During my time, it's only black and white in that school. There is nothing like junior.
Okay.
And this is a system they have done in Lagos, where Lagos, because there is no land, they join 2-3 schools in one place. But in Abuja, we have a lot of land. Why are they joining 2 schools in one place? In one primary school, is it secondary school and primary school? So that's my take, that the government has to do something about joining schools together, 2 principals in one school and others.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. Hello, good morning, Gima.
Hello, Azumaria.
Yes, ma. Good morning, Gina. Who me am Devana? Where Devana from?
Good morning. Yeah, I'm speaking from Liverpool.
Okay, your name now?
I'm Lucy from Liverpool. Lucy.
Okay, Madam Lucy, what will be your contributor?
My own, they say, you know, when these teachers, he said something, say, the pikin come back from school the previous day, and he told the sister that they go market, they buy what I don't know. Then he come back late, and the parents are not aware of that. And I believe parents are not close to this child. They don't know say the pikin don't come from school on time that day. The teacher said that. And you know, children, I was also a Sunday school teacher in school, in a church. You know, these children, they know, mother parents don't know anything their children they do. Apart from those ones that go to private school at least. But those government school teachers, they don't know where their children they. They don't just come from school, they don't even know where they are. But when they ask this mother, when last they share this pikin for school, say, what can you read or what can you not do, whether the pikin can read or not read. Then when something don't happen like this, they will come say, maybe they will sympathize with them. Fine, the deed has been done. Like the pikin die, we go cry for her. But maybe they ask my mother, I know the pikin very well. The elder sister knows this boy very well. That's why I ask, why are you coming back from school this time? The mama not know say he come from school that time.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
The mama know. So most time children do what in their mind. Because their mama will do out to know when they come out, they don't come.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma. Thank you for your contributor. Hello, good morning again.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Now, who me am Devana? Where Devana from?
This call from Bishampi. I want to point out something that is not for the try the Nigerian number and no go.
What will be your contributor?
According to that form mistress, yeah?
Yes, sir.
You get one name which he called one of the students. The incident happened on Wednesday. On Thursday, no day school. On Friday, no day school. On Monday, they have to force them.
That's destiny.
Yes. So what tell me they know we say we are all human beings. That boy is either he's guilty. In fact, he's guilty himself. Guilty of what? Maybe he can't be for what happened to that boy. Or maybe he gets truth when he know, when he are afraid to speak about. Now, what tell me they try to understand, you see, as human beings, we get conscience, we get guilt to our body. When they investigate that boy on Monday, was the investigation written down or oral? If not oral investigation, as person when they conceal one secret or something, in talk no go dey straight. You understand?
Yes,
they take them as fear. But they're supposed to observe that boy very well. That boy, they're supposed to observe him very well. Okay. When they talk, in the shake for a talk, if you are written this investigation, mistakes go deep from that boy writing. So I want me to check that boy very well. We get everything that boy know. When you cute, they hold him back to talk. Maybe they talk, maybe they see if you talk, something will happen to them, or if you talk, something will be wrong with that. So you get within that destiny know when you need to talk. Because once you skip school on Thursday, skip school on Friday, is abnormal to me. I don't know if the reason waiting at the reason.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for this one. Where you don't give us.
So that's destiny. Maybe action very well. Something will come from inside. Once you skip school twice, we are all human beings. Something when you know say you dey give about or you dey fear for something. You know as children now, if now we adult matter will be comfort ourselves, lock up, go where we wan go. But as children, you understand, he go fear, that fear thing, but you don't see that boy, you know.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Jude. All right. Thank you, Mr. Jude. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Adi Mariam.
Good morning, Gisana. Who am Devana? Where Devana from?
My name is Mr. Ben. I'm Vano for Aminu Kano Christian.
Okay, so what will be your contributor?
The first question I want to ask is about I want to ask the principal. Then the principal said during after the closing hour that the student went to, how the bag of the pikin is still in the school. Then the second, the boy who the auntie was asked when he was crying, the boy is not telling the truth. The truth is that the police need to investigate that matter seriously because that boy knows everything about it. The boy cannot enter the river, all of them they are go back, and suddenly he went back on his own, back to the river. He can't draw. There's something fishy in that place, man.
Yes, sir.
Police need to investigate that matter.
All right, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Yes. Make she respond to that one before we. Who go respond to that? Okay, the principal. They say make the principal respond to that. Okay. Yes, ma'am. The one where Mr. Ben talks after school hours, why their bags still there for school? Okay, let the teacher respond then.
My class is fortunate enough to be one of the classes that we lock before going home, and then after the person in charge locking the class is done locking, when I'm going home I always check the classes before going home. The bag was not in the class. I said it before, that when we asked where is the bag, when I heard that he went to the river with his bag but he did not return, I asked the boys, where is his bag? They said Abba took it. Abba is in government secondary school, that's the senior section, that he took the bag. On Friday I waited, I didn't see the bag, so I called Okodua Emmanuel. Do you know his class? He said no, that he doesn't know Abba's class. What about his surname? He said he doesn't know. I said okay, tell him that unfailingly on Monday he should return the bag. I threatened him. So on Monday morning they brought the bag. Emmanuel carried it and said, Auntie, look at Todd's bag. I opened it, the sandals was there, the school uniform was there, and I said okay, you should hold it, that when we are going out, when we are going for the condolences, I'll carry the bag. We'll carry the bag and go along. So the bag returned to the class on Monday morning, returned to me on Monday morning. The bag was not in school.
Okay, so where did Abba pick the bag? Was it at the river bank there?
Yes.
So when he brought it, did he come to school or he just went home straight with the bag?
I think he went home with it.
And his parents did not question him?
I don't know. I haven't seen the Abba of a boy up to this moment. I don't know his surname. I don't know his class.
Was he part of the students they took to the police station for investigation?
No. He's in senior section. He's not our student.
He's not your student?
Yes.
But okay. Did you inform the senior section about the situation when it happened? Did you call the attention of the management in the senior section? Because I heard that some of the students were not even from the junior section, they were in the senior section. So was the management in the senior section involved immediately?
I don't think so.
They were not involved. Okay, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam.
Morning, Sana. Who me and I'm Devana? Where Devana from?
My name is Mama Awal. I'm calling from 3-1, Abuja.
Okay, what will be your contributor?
Concerning this issue, I think that there is nothing where you go to discover from those teachers. Ask those boys. Yes, I don't know everything about it.
Okay.
Yes, you can ask them very well.
All right, thank you. Hello, good morning again. Hello, good morning again. Hello, good morning again. Okay, make I take this call. Hello, good morning again.
Hello, good morning. My name is Fidelis.
Okay, Mr. Fidelis, where you are with us from?
I'm calling from New Nyanya.
Okay, Mr. Fidelis, why would I know they call the other number?
Sorry, just because the other one is not going through. I'm sorry, please.
Okay, I will only take that because of this case, because it's a sensitive case. That's why I'm just taking it, okay?
All right, ma'am.
All right, what will be your contributor, sir?
Honestly, like at this point, I think those teachers and the staff of the school, I don't think they can actually give any details explanation about what transpired. However, I do not want us to actually apportion blames to anybody at the moment. But those children should be questioned separately and not together. The police has a lot of job to do at this point. As a social worker like myself, I think I've come across this kind of issues. And another thing I want to draw your attention to, we should not forget that spirituality is possible in this case.
Pardon,
right?
come again. Come again, sir.
Spirituality
Okay.
is possible in this case.
Rituality.
Because let me give you an instance. I'm from Cross River State. You know the terrain of Cross River State. Most of us know how to swim and all of that. I remember a particular year, I went to the river bank with my friend and his younger brother. My friend was washing his clothes, while me, myself, I was outside the river. The younger brother knows how to swim actually. He went into the river, and all of the sudden, we couldn't find him again. We now began to look for this boy there and here. We couldn't find the boy. Do you know that when the information got to the house, the state were so careless that we couldn't even take care of the boy and all of that? But you know how these village people do their things. They want to do investigation in the spiritual realm, only for them to find out that the boy was actually given in the spiritual realm by the father. So that's why I said spirituality is very possible in this case. Somebody who doesn't know how to swim, how come he went to the river bank? He went there in the first place, he came out. The second time, he went alone. And the children were not bothered. So these children should be questioned separately by the police. The police have the major job to do in this very case. So these teachers and the staff, they should be allowed to, go about their businesses. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, it gets something where somebody write for our platform. Make I quickly read them. Then Suleiman Orilos Nishe Mariam say, parents, for the fact that your children are attending public schools didn't mean you should not show them parental care like parents of private school. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Sister Auntie Miriam, you are speaking with Engineer Endwell from Kabusa.
Okay, Engineer Endwell, please step away from your radio.
No, I'm not with my radio. I'm far away.
Okay. What will be your contributor, sir?
Yes. This issue we are talking about. Sorry. The one other caller has talked about security. Do you know that in Nyanya Bagi, they also have different schools there? But when the children goes out and come in, they were questioned. So, and now the principal is saying that there are too many. There is no way you can be questioning everybody. Okay. If you really mean it, you will question people. And secondly, what I see in them is that they are here to defend their job. They are not here to talk about what really happened. They are here to defend their job, and that is what they are doing. So they really need to look at what happened and give us what we need to know. And the police also need to be up and doing in this case.
Yes, sir.
Because you can't be grouping everybody. They say about how many people went to swim. We recorded 7, and 1 of them died. And now it remains 6. But it is 3 people have been hearing their names since. And you don't need to group all of them. You take them one after the other. You understand? Take them after one. That's in closed door meeting with each and every one of them. You will see. Truth will come out. You cannot group everybody. They have already rehearsed what they are going to say in the station. They are doing rehearsal, serious rehearsal. That is my take.
All right. Thank you very much, and Engineer Enduel. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Auntie Marian.
Good morning, Gesana. Who am I Devano? Where Devano from?
I'm Devano for Jabi Garrett. My name is Emmanuel.
Okay, Mr. Emmanuel, what be your contributor?
Thank you for the work you and other presidents are doing for us in this country. God will bless all of you in Jesus' name.
Amen. And you too, sir.
Please, I want to ask those people, that boy that died, that boy that died,
the one with by.
Please, did he die? Did he die with the uniform? Is the uniform on his body when they saw him in the river? That is a question I want them to find out. If the boy have his uniform in his body, then that's something else.
Okay.
That is one.
Okay.
Second, that class teacher, I think she's not the only class teacher they have there. In the secondary, in their school, they should have 1 or 2 class teachers. She can't give her own side of the story, another person have her own, another person have his own side of the story of the boy. They are trying to cover up something as I'm listening to them.
That's an allegation.
And the class teacher, they have rehearsed before coming to that studio.
That's an allegation, sir. Say allegedly.
They are trying to cover up something.
Allegedly.
Yes. They should investigate those boys one by one. Those one that is not there, they should call them. The one that say he was absent in the school means conscience is disturbing him. That is why he didn't come to school. He's afraid. They should look for that boy, bring him, ask him question. Seriously. They will find the truth from those boys. Not from the rehearsed teachers and the principal aspect of. They have already rehearsed their statements. Please, let those children be questioned one by one. And they should find out if that boy died with the uniform or not.
Okay, sir.
If others swim the same water with him or not.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Make we just pause a little, make the principal answer this question. At least we have like 3 or 4 questions. Number 1, they ask whether the Peking by Abi enter inside the river with a uniform. Secondly, how they take enter the river. Now all of them enter the river. Abi now only separately they enter the river. Then this Abba, which class he be from the senior secondary session? And those students, the 6 of them, the 7 of them will go river. How many of them they the same class with third? How many of them they other classes? How many of them they secondary section? Yes, sir. Okay, where is the microphone? Okay, and take the Hajia. Take this one.
Can I talk?
Okay. Hold on, before you talk, the Hajia won't talk. Take the Hajia.
Good morning, Auntie Mariam.
Good morning, sir.
Brekete family. Auntie Mariam, please, I want to ask one question, please. And I want to ask principal the question.
Okay.
Please, sir, since when this thing happened, did you set your eyes once on the course picture? Just once?
The course?
Yes.
It's only once. That was what? Okay, let me just say at 2 different occasions. Why do I say at 2 different occasions?
Talk to the mic,
first
sir,
one was when the corpse floated, but I wasn't close. where I was because I can't jump. I told you I can't jump the fence of the hospital where I was.
Okay, sorry,
but
sir.
I was looking at
because,
it as a...
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Because we cannot put the picture on air.
Okay.
Because of like YouTube politics and other things.
Okay.
Can I just bring this picture for you to just see it for like 5 to 10 seconds? Then you describe what you see with your eyes for people.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Make we appreciate now, Hajia. While Hajia they show him the picture, make him okay. Let's give the school ma. When they bring this school bag, as we take check, I'm yes, class teacher. Did you see Todd's uniform inside?
Yes, with the sandals.
Okay, his uniform and his sandals. How about his books?
The books, the children brought it on that Thursday, which we handed. Was it on Friday? On Friday, I think. Yes, which we handed to the family on that very day. But the school bag, which I did not see, I had to request for it on that Friday, and it was brought to me on Monday.
On Monday.
Monday morning.
All right.
As of the class of Abba, up till now, I don't know, and I don't know his surname.
Okay.
Though I told those in senior section to help me look for him.
Okay, then how about the 6 of them? Were you able to ascertain their classes? Like, I know, okay, let's remove Abba, and
7 of them,
Mm.
yes, including Todd, were in my class. 5 were in my class. We had 2. One is in F class, 2F, while the other one is in 2A.
Okay, so all of them were in JS2?
Yes.
Except that Abba?
Yes. Abba is in senior. He was just unfortunate, or would I say fortunate, to be in that river as of that time, because they were narrating. They said even model secondary school students too were in that river.
We also had information that some students from other schools were there when it happened. They were in the river.
Yes, that was just...
Did you people identify those students and then interrogated them, asked them questions?
When the police were interrogating the students, they interrogated them one after the other, separately.
So did you get the...
Yes, they said all this. They said all this.
Oh, please hold the mic. What did they say?
They mentioned that some students were there, model students.
Okay, those ones they investigated or they interrogated separately. What did they say?
They said that they were in the river. They went to the river. That as of the time they came to school on that Wednesday, that thought was like that we'll go to the river. The one in A class said, that's Prosper. He said that he came to his class telling them that they will go to the river that day. And then the one in F class, Bishop, said that he went home, he was eating when they came. He gave them his food, they ate, and then all of them went to the river. And then
they went to the third person's house.
Yes, because it was close to the river. There are some buildings close to that, flats close to the river. So he said that was where they were. That's Jega Street. Yes, Jega Street in phase 4. Okay. And he said that after eating, they went to the river and they were swimming. I can recount Bishop saying that he said, Todd, you should not go to that deep place that you can drown. That Todd did not listen, and Todd went to the deep place. Okay. And recounting on Prosper's side of the story, Prosper said as he was drowning, he was swimming back with his back, like on his back.
Somebody who cannot swim,
so
will not be swimming on his back.
I'm happy that you were there on that day.
Sorry, sorry, one house, madam. I think back swimming is more difficult than front. You cannot. Anybody that can swim through the back is a professional. You cannot, you know, sabi swim front, now you go back.
That was what the students told the police officers, the IPO, interrogating them.
And the same students that said Todd, don't go there, or you cannot swim. You see, the first thing, interrogating these children separately is very important. Calling them separately as parents and talking to them. There are ways that you could talk to these children and get the truth out of them. They will open up. They will open up. They will open up. And that's Abba too. I expected that immediately this thing happened, the secondary school section should be involved, because I'm sure aside from this one, probably students from the secondary school section used to go to that place. So, and that Abba, why is that Abba amongst these junior ones? There are lots of questions we're supposed to ask these children.
Okay, Auntie Mariam.
Yes, sir.
Please, as I show principal the picture, can she just help us give him the microphone so that
he will describe everything?
Yes, he will just describe what he saw.
Yes, sir.
Well, what I saw is an eyesore. To be candid.
Like, does the corpse look like somebody who just died inside water?
Well, the way I look at it, I have sincerely, I've never experienced. But
you should describe it first.
The way I look at it is swollen. One. Then I can see that, like, the neck.
Talk to the mic.
Okay, the neck. It's like there is a peeling. I don't know.
Two.
That's two.
And again?
From the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Then the eyes that protruded out.
How about this, the body, the skin in the body?
That's what I said. I
And
talk
his-
about the skin.
and his tongue.
His tongue, yes.
How did you see the tongue?
It came out.
It came out. That means for the boy to die, they put something on his neck first to tie his neck, because it show on his left hand, this thing, yes, of the shoulder, that something hit him on the neck first. You understand?
Okay.
And I'm sorry to say this, sir. From my own understanding, I think the first time where you come here, your response will be like, okay, there are 7 in number. We here for Brekete family and the police to do their work on those 7 people, to investigate on those 7 people, not talking about the school. Not for you to back.
Hajia, make them no ask us to do them. There are professionals. Anything that we get psychologists where we say if they sit children down, just by their body language and the way they go, they look their eyes, they go deduce the truth. Make them look for people like that. Put these children on a separate rooms. The room self go tell the children the meaning of waiting they want ask them. By the time they ask them questions, they won't ask them direct. They may ask them the same questions, but in different ways, different words. They go ask them these questions. We know say made them tell us make we do one. We know they do investigation here. We even the honorable president, as they the in-kind investigation where they do, but made them get professionals, made them ask these children questions. And the reason why we say this asking they very important. Now for parents too to learn lesson, the children too make them learn lesson and make people know wetin dey happen. This na government schools. Remember the last time where we feature her, a lot of people called and you hear wetin people dey talk about the school. And aside from the school, you hear wetin other people dey talk about government schools in general, which means a lot needs to be done. We need to do a lot from the government side, from the school management, from the parents. Plenty things they're supposed to. Well, my brothers and sisters, if I look time, I go say time don't give us signal. Signal make we do it. Signal make we begin, make we get ready to pack kaya come out for studio. Una don't hear una don't the whole world don't listen to this matter. People don't open mouth, don't contribute. Plenty questions they don't ask una sir. So now it's left for the school to do the needful. When I see the way people don't they interrogate, people don't they ask questions. So I hope say una don write some of these questions down. Follow up with these children again. Follow up with the police, because e be like say when una hand over the matter to the police, una no even care to say, okay, make we go back to the police, give us this report. And one of the students dey for secondary school session, okay, involve the management. That management too, them too, they suppose come answer question. Wetin dey carry senior secondary students come junior secondary school, wetin dey carry them come there? There are lots of questions you need to ask. So we don open telephone line and una don hear the questions. Abi, make we appreciate them. Make them go back to their seat. Let's appreciate them.
Auntie Mariam.
Yes, ma'am.
That's, if you could remember, that's the more reason why I said they have responsibility over these boys. There's responsibility they owe the parents.
Yes.
Because everybody keep asking, what did you people do? Now there is somebody, you keep saying, Abba. Did you inform the police? And what has police done? What has police done about the Abba? How did he get the bag? Then the one that carried the bag, how did Abba give him the bag?
And why was he buried immediately? At least the school management supposed see the body, do some analysis, snap pictures, and from the body they go know whether na water, because anyway we don't know how water they take, they swallow person, whether if you swallow person the body they pee,
as if something was poured, a substance was poured on his body, as if he was burnt.
Yes, not to just pick the body comes and bury the corpse immediately. Una fit no allow the mother make she see am, because she no go fit take wetin she see.
We're not professionals. We're not professionals. We're not concluding. But by mere seeing it, I wish it is something we can put up for people to see, so that people will understand where we are coming from. We're not professionals. We're not pathologists. We're not medicals. We're not professionals at all. But by men seeing it, it's going to give you a little insight. And with that little insight, you'll be able to ask some questions: how, who, and where. Because that Abba, you keep mentioning Abba. He's a very important figure here now.
Yes,
and you also said that he went back alone. And now you're also saying that, let's just leave it, Auntie Mariam.
Anyway, my brothers and sisters, if una look time, una go say time don't give us signal. Signal make we do it. Signal make we pack kaya comot for studio. Tomorrow, by the special grace of God, if God spares our lives, we go come back. On behalf of the ordinary president, will be the voice of the voiceless, the father of the fatherless. Una waiting.